Meow.
Hello. Was beginning to get worried that maybe I missed a message or something.
Yeah. No. Well, maybe I missed a message. I don't know. Oh,
Hi, Hannah.
hello.
Hi, Ben.
Okay, there we go. It's like, don't make me tell me I have to log in. I have to change my password to log in again.
Hmm.
Because with all of the time things, it could get very easy for us to have forgotten some event.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Will Chris be joining us?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
She'll just be half asleep. Don't mind her.
That's fine.
Should be already in. Yeah, I should be in. There am I. Click on the correct one.
Reminds me, I look up something.
Yum, 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 yum. Huh? There we go. That should be really good now. How's everyone? Why is everyone so quiet?
Just not saying anything.
No, normally you guys are busy talking when I get in.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm trying to look up something.
I get my new car tomorrow, apparently.
Oh, nice.
So yay. Spend lots of money. Also, my spine's been cleared, so I'm happy about that.
Oh.
I can start doing stuff a bit more normal again.
Good.
And I get to see 3 specialists this month for more treatment.
Oh.
Yeah. I finally got my primary care physician approved today. So I keep having to reschedule my specialist retina surgeon
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
because my new insurance, I have to get the referral.
Mm.
And my old primary care person uh, didn't answer our phone calls for the last week.
Oh.
So, yeah, the wife and I basically said, fuck it, yesterday. And of course, they called today. It's like my wife, she answers the phone and she looks at me, you want to deal with them? And I'm like, nope, we're done.
Right. Yeah.
So, while we're waiting on you guys to get settled, Buttercup,
Aye.
while you are wandering Akros, You discover that another Triton has been spotted in Akros,
Oh, okay.
and apparently they are looking for you.
That makes sense. Well, not makes sense, but I guess I'm not surprised.
Traitor.
I'm not a traitor.
Sold out your people.
No.
You're horrible.
Apparently, this is another group of adventurers who are also looking for phylacteries.
Okay. So, who is providing this information, or do I spot them in the street or something? And this is the conversation I'm having with them.
You do not spot them in the street. You get the information from the Assassins Guild.
The Assassin's Guild.
Yep, the ones we met last time
Yeah,
with the
Jimmy
kid.
the Hand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All
Launch.
right. So,
Okay, I'm in.
Hello.
Hello.
of course, I'll approach unless I have a reason not to. If they're looking for me, I'm not trying to hide from them.
Okay. More to come on that later.
Aye, aye.
My daily game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might start sending you occasional queries next week. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I can. Am I good to show up next Monday
Yes.
or this Monday? I should say.
Yes.
Everything's settled in.
Yes and no. So we had 3 new guys and 1 returning guy. But the returning guy didn't realize that we had 3 new guys until today.
Oh.
So he's joining back on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, one of the new guys hasn't shown up for the last 3 days. So I don't know if he's showing up next week. In the meantime, the 2 new guys that I talked to today showed interest in running a couple of NPCs themselves.
Huh.
So we will potentially have a party of 7, which we might wean down Monday.
Who do I need to kill?
I'll let you know.
See, you just keep convincing me that I will never be a DM.
Yeah.
Because that is a lot of work.
That's, yeah.
He did it to himself. He has no one to blame but himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Alrighty then.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, my hip just popped. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, as a side note, we are hunting for Novini the healer or Novini the traitor at this point. Just to let you know.
Yes, BD
Chris.
traitor.
Okay. Wait.
It was a cleric that betrayed us and threw a fireball at us.
Yes. Then there's also Lord Kas to potentially deal with.
Did I miss a session? Because last thing I had was we were looking. We're gonna pay the gnome's fine in order to release him because he has
Correct.
a compass to get the
Yes.
phylactery.
Yeah. Correct.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So now we're looking for a cleric.
The cleric he's referring to was a member of the party when they first started.
Oh yeah.
And
Not there's.
no, but he was a companion NPC that they had with theirs that turned on them.
Did he work with Durs as well?
No.
No.
Well, Durs, it's part of our party.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Which apparently he's a god.
you have he has convinced you that he's in fact a god. And I believe
He
one
hasn't convinced me. He just keeps telling me that he's a god, and I just haven't
Yes.
invited him.
Yeah. Yes, he has convinced me, I think, but
Okay.
I do believe that Durs is a trickster god.
I don't know. He's someone important to the Assassin's Guild, since they all defer to him, apparently. They're not really defer, but more of,
groveled.
yeah. Grovel at him as if he were a god or just the leader.
Yeah. Okay. And you're
Alright.
also looking for a captain of the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no,
No, he
Wait.
was.
we found out that the captain of the guard has been taken care of by Lord Kas.
Yes.
I thought we figured out that he had been killed.
Not really.
Okay.
You know that something has happened, but you don't really know what.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I was here last week, so I take notes.
And then you had your encounter with
Miss Kitty.
Ansea.
Jimmy the Hand, Lord Kas, and Ansev.
Yeah, Ansea.
Which is Ansev, which is the
Wheelchair bound.
the wheelchair bound thing that we thought we killed, but we gotta kill all his phylacteries before he actually is dead. He's the main bad guy that came crop again.
Yes. All right.
At least of this chapter.
So while you guys are heading to go cut loose the gnome, you can all roll perception checks.
Perception checks, alrighty.
I thought we were just paying his fine, basically bailing him out.
See if anyone else is following us or stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And there's one.
Is it still okay for me to roll dice, Tony?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
I
I am not lying. I swear I'm not lying.
I'm not doing math. It's taking forever for my character sheet.
What the fuck?
That dice.
Hannah, Chris, is happening again.
Which dice set are you using?
It is currently the flower dice.
What'd you
Okay.
do? Roll a natural 1 or a natural 20?
Natural 20.
He tends to roll very, very high.
Yeah, even when I'm rolling in front of people, it gets worse. 27.
And it doesn't matter if you give him your bum dice; they will become star dice in his hands.
You angered the dice god.
Okay.
Yep.
Sika.
27 total for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, great. We're gonna.
Oh,
I see nothing.
okay. So, Jor and Buttercup,
Hi.
as you guys are walking down the street and you're discussing the situation with the gnome and getting ready to start coughing up some coin, leaning against a building not far from the jail, You see the captain of the guard. He is leaning against a building and is not moving.
Does he look like he's breathing?
Yes.
Okay, is he just being nonchalant type of thing?
You're not sure.
Now, if he's being nonchalant, we shouldn't interact with him because it may make him more chalant.
Is there anything near him that I could go look at? You know, like a
Is he
little
knocked out?
merchant, merchant table, stuff like that.
You're gonna look at the crack in the wall and mention the architecture.
So he's standing next to a door that has a window in it, and then there's a window next to the door.
There's what next to the door? Sorry.
A window.
Window.
Okay.
And it's like just a small trinket shop.
Okay.
So-
I'll go check out the trinket shop.
Okay.
I was like, I see something over there. One moment.
Okay.
Because I'm not needed to get the gnome out. The talkers are.
Okay.
He's gonna go window shop.
I'm gonna window shop.
All right.
So I when I get near, does he like just like kind of look it over real quick and then go back to window shopping? Does he look like he's beat up or anything of that sort? With a quick glance over.
He looks unusually pale.
Does he say anything when I get near him?
No.
I think this chain would really complement your.
He seems to be
collarbone.
looking at his boots.
Oh no! Oh no! Did they fuck with his brain?
Are we going to find a hole in the back of his head?
Yeah. I look over. Are you okay, sir?
He slowly turns his head, looks at you, lifts his head. Are you sure?
What some people call me, yes.
Jor must die. And he slowly draws his weapon.
He's been mind fucked.
Is he? All right. I guess first question: does he step into the light, drawing his sword?
Slowly, yes.
Okay, so not vampire.
You can roll an insight check or an investigation.
I would like to. More likely insight because I'm probably gonna be better at that.
Okay.
What the hell? Okay, changing that setting.
Dice went wild, rolling another dice. 18.
Okay. His eyes look vacant.
Mm-hmm.
And there's absolutely no recognition there. What you do see in his face is a malice.
A hatred?
Mouse?
Malice.
Oh, malice.
So there's like a hatred towards me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So.
Are there any guards nearby?
No.
Okay. So this is a situation where a fight can happen and not a lot of people get involved.
That is a true statement.
Okay. Well, I'm obviously gonna defend myself. I'm like, what are you doing? What's
You killed my body. Now I kill you.
I killed your body? Does he look alive? Honestly, don't he? What?
I say,
He looks
oh, wake
alive.
up, buddy, and throw some holy water in his face.
Are we rolling initiative or something?
No, he actually makes a slashing attack at you.
Oh hell!
There's a 29 hit.
Oh, definitely got a hit.
Okay.
Does my 17 hit him?
No.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do about this.
That'll be 24 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, see how much I can reduce that.
And 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that I can. That I automatically know I can reduce. That's 4. Yeah, so yeah, definitely got to defend myself. What? Oh, man, it's been a minute. What are my different traits?
Why do puny mortals think they can defeat Vecna?
Yep. Definitely defending myself, Tony.
Yeah, are we rolling initiative?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
So, I did my attack. I guess Eric gets his attempted attack before I try to go.
Eric gets to do his thing, and then we'll be rolling for initiative.
What's my
Okay.
thing?
Your any reaction that you might have.
Okay. Oh, you mean like me trying to since I'm having to. Give me a second. Yeah. I have so many techniques.
Can we do perception to see if Jor is still with the group or not? Or to see if we realize that he's with the group or not?
So you see him. He's
There he
about
is.
60 feet away.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
reduce the damage on this a bit. Let's see. Okay, so right now it's 24. You said plus the 4 necrotic, so 28.
Yeah.
Okay, give me. Where are you? I'll roll this on the screen. Roll 6. Okay, so alright, I'll reduce it to as I kind of deflect it away from me.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you just see like what Buttercup sees is I quickly draw both my 2 weapons out of my hand and not mostly, but cushion the blow. But you can kind of see it went through. A good chunk of it went through. So 24, 28, reduced by 6. So 22. All right. That made my math easier.
Okay.
Since my character doesn't talk, I would probably go towards Jor.
You just see a thing just slashed at me, and I block it.
Well, probably to block. It seems
No,
like you put the
blocks.
blade in the way, and then the blade still gets into your shoulder or such.
Let's see. I am not there yet, am I?
That's the way I see it, anyway.
Look. Yeah, cross guard, T-star. Oh, and there's all right. There's circle stars. That is my limit. I'm training circle of stars. All right. I'm trying to look closer. Closer. That's a tie. Okay. Are we throwing our people? Are we throwing? Yeah, yeah,
draw our characters onto the board.
yep.
Yes, but you guys are down here.
What?
Buttercup was with me.
Yeah, I most certainly was.
Okay.
The other two, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
I would move him a bit behind. He wasn't in front like I.
Yeah, I guess I only have done a ranged attack,
Yeah.
and it's the there, and the captain's the rounded one, is he?
No, he's the
No.
square one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a new token.
Sorry, it leads me to not recognize you.
You got a good initiative roll on that one.
Aye.
Okay.
Just in case.
Jeez, y'all getting some good initiative rolls.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah. Sorry.
and there we go.
Right.
You forgot to click on your character.
I did.
Well, at least you got better
What do you mean?
on your real roll. At least you got better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why? Why am I the target of this?
Hey, leave our good rolls alone. You get them all. We're allowed to have a few.
I'm not complaining.
It's our once in a blue moon good rolls.
I feel like someone's targeting me. Meanwhile, while everything's getting situated, I am going to read stuff.
Right, you have blade. I have cool trident that if this guy really is undead, my trident always smites him.
Hi, kitty.
Joining you on your
Tough it.
new which? Yeah.
She's thinking about it. She doesn't get to
Well.
come in. She doesn't come in this room very often, so just skittish.
But yes, the bad guy roll. He seems to be a random ass boss. A roaming boss.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So he will make another attack on Jor.
Damn. I see 2 attacks on that one. I'm assuming he's making 2 attacks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first one hits, second one misses.
Okay. So 13 slashing, 3 necrotic on the first one. That
1 necrotic.
will be his turn.
And yep. 14 damage. All right.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the bad guy already did his turn, and
Yes.
yes.
I am almost down to half health after all that.
Sorry.
I don't have my reaction. I don't have my reaction back because I used it before the start of combat.
I'm going to do something since there's a single boss and he's supposed to be our ally. Boop.
What do you do?
Old person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he is he actually humanoid currently?
Is he human anymore?
Yes.
He's
Oh,
human.
good.
Oh,
He's
okay.
humanoid.
Oh, okay.
It
Then I
doesn't
should
say he has
turn
to be
off.
human. It just has to. It is humanoid, as in
Mm.
walks on 2 legs.
Mm,
He just has to
it
do
actually,
a wisdom
it
saving
actually
throw.
doesn't. That spell doesn't actually affect undead.
Yeah, undead or aberrations or
Not
fey.
undead.
Yeah,
Oh, good to
but
know.
still alive, so still humanoid.
He's okay. He's mind controlled. All right. That does tell me to turn off my smite stuff.
Does not affect undead or what?
Or
Basically,
there's a creature type known as humanoids. That spell only affects them. There's a lot of other creature types that exist that require a higher level spell to be used on.
Oh, okay. So what is his wisdom check? Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
you're going to find out. Hopefully soon.
He didn't seem like.
15.
Oh, Nope.
Nice.
He is held.
Okay.
He had to
Yeah.
be the 17.
Okay. He's at. That actually almost makes me want to now do non-lethal blows on him.
Don't count as critical hits though.
Well, now that he can't move, we can
For
question
now.
him. He can question him. Well, it's up to a minute.
Yeah, but he gets gets to do a resave at the end of each of his turn.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
can break free in 6 seconds.
So per round.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can, but it probably won't.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Alright, well, time to just start smacking him, I think.
Yeah, don't forget to roll with advantage. He's got a high armor class right now.
Oh, I'm also going to move closer. Since I'm still 60 feet away. 2, 10, 20. I think I can move to here. Actually, no. I'm going to move over here because I do not want to be in a straight line. Being straight line is a bad idea.
I don't think you did the right thing. There.
Yeah. I was just like, I first am attaching a shining smite onto this.
Okay.
Well, that's a 26 hit him, Tony.
26 does in fact hit.
Okay,
All right.
we don't have, we're not the other characters.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect my spell, does it?
It's only divine smites at that point.
No, it does not. No, it doesn't affect your spell.
Okay. I know there's a
And
spell that
is this a
affects it, but
creature
this one
who's
takes
desecrated?
damage.
Who have desecrated the god, the sea, or gods?
No.
Okay, don't forget it's a critical hit.
It is?
Uh-huh. He's paralyzed.
Okay, do I roll on the crit table?
Yep. Be D100.
Right, I can't just click that. All right, and D100. It's a 73, which is broken weapon. I destroy his weapon.
Nope. You did not do that.
I disarm him and launch it away 20 feet.
Okay.
That's not. I was like, how far does he? When he tries to destroy the weapon, how far does it launch? Being that the guy can't actually hold on to the weapon.
Yeah, 20 feet's fine.
All right. Which way are you sending it?
Backwards.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15.
And
That
this-
you're. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
And the sword sinks about a foot into the stone.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's a sharp sword.
Mm-hmm. Let's say something about corrupted.
Okay. So
Now,
how much damage?
Since it's just. Oh, and
Don't forget
it
to roll your
doesn't do
extra
any
dice.
additional damage. So
Roll your X. Yeah, one more dice.
one more. Okay.
Yeah, whatever that dice is. It's a D8. Yeah, roll a D8.
Alright.
Did you do Shining Smite as well?
Yeah, that's what I did. Shining Smite.
I don't remember if
Oh,
Shining Smite
it's
doubles
6
as well.
Okay. So that's 2d8. That's another 2d8. So, okay. That's 12. And, oh, wow. Wow. Okay, nice. Jeez. 15, and then plus 15 piercing. And, jeez, 12 radiant.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm level 5. I swing twice.
Okay.
Roll
And
again.
I'm rereading Shining Smite because I think it persists as long as I maintain concentration.
I believe you are correct. I'll look out for you. Go ahead, swing.
Alrighty.
Yep. It maintains the advantage and can't become invisible.
Well, yeah, it maintains the advantage. I'm just like, does it keep dealing the additional damage?
No. It just got it just the shot, just the advantage and invisible. It doesn't keep doing damage.
So that looks like another
Okay.
crit.
Well, yeah, because he's
Yeah,
paralyzed.
all hits are crit right now.
Right.
So go ahead. I guess yeah. Well, I should correct myself, Tony. Anyone within 5 that's using a melee weapon on him, crit hits.
No.
42.
42 is knockdown. Must succeed on a strength saving throw or be prone, which would probably make it be bad.
Hey, unless he's immune to the prone condition, I don't think he can make that save. Let me see what the effects of paralyze are. Paralyzed. La 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 la.
It removes dex, but I think it still does strength.
It definitely removes dex. If you get the incapacitated, automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
All right, so he's prone.
Okay.
If he can be prone, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, which that does 15 piercing damage.
So here's a question.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Now that he's taken damage, is he still help?
Yes. He gets to do another saving throw at the end of his turn.
Yeah, we really should use this spell more often because it is a destroyer.
Yeah. Yeah. So he has to make another wisdom saving throw.
So
at the end of his turn.
at the end of
Yeah, not
his
now.
turn,
After
he can make a
all of our
wisdom
turns,
saving
he
throw.
does another roll.
Yeah.
Unless
So-
he has
So-
like legendary resistances or something.
So at the end of the captain's turn, he can make another wisdom save to try to get out of it. But
Yeah. So,
he's still held.
yeah. So basically, with that, he basically he gets to take his turn to try to get whole person off of him.
I was
But if
thinking
he
the
fails-
transformation spell.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Unless, but if he doesn't break the spell, it keeps on going.
Yeah, this is a
Up to a minute.
Yeah, no, it's
It was a good idea. It was a good idea.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
why
You always have
it's
it
so
for buck.
specific of only humanoid.
All right. Let's draw a little.
See, I thought
little
humanoid was
thing.
just 2 legs and human
1,
sight type
2,
shape.
3, 4. All right.
Nah,
Weapon.
I mean this.
Weapon right here.
Nah, that would
I get it now, though.
All right. Anything else on your turn? No, you did action, bonus action.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure,
Finish
your
my
turn.
All
God.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Kill it. Yeah, break him.
Yeah,
Break
Yeah.
him.
Like I have. Yeah, because of this, I have a lot of attacks. All right. All right. Let me start rolling. Do, do, do.
Yes, and
For
this
right
most certainly is the
now,
time
I'm
to
just gonna
action
do the weapon.
search.
I'm gonna do the weapons through here. For right now, because I'm not set up for this. All right, la 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 la.
Have we figured out what's making him attack us?
We don't know. That's why
No,
we're
but
knocking his ass out.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what the hope was. I hoped I wouldn't kill him with just my smite.
Yeah, you could always say non-lethal force.
I thought I did
Man.
for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Blade, there it is. I was like, where is this thing? All right. Trying out my new sword style.
Beam, pass it out.
Okay. See if this worked.
I have a lot of concentration skills.
26 we have determined does hit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
And okay, 10 points of damage for right now. Let me get the
Crit
I
table.
rolled an 11.
Roll-
What does 11 do?
11? That's a freaking the target is knocked away 5 feet sideways in the direction of the choice of the attacker.
I'll knock him closer to you then. Blind him all over.
Okay.
Let's see, that adds another 6 points of damage. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying out the shit you gave me, Tony, so I ask for forgiveness.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, once per turn. Okay. Oh no, I had to move at least 15 feet. That didn't happen. Not that level. Star. Reverse. Oh, next time I need to use that one, not the one I did. Damn. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything that's letting me do extra damage. So I'm gonna keep swinging away.
I put a line
24
for
to hit?
swords.
You automatically crit.
Yeah. But I still have to hit him. So does a 24 hit him?
Wait. He's paralyzed.
It does
and
crit
he's
damage.
Okay.
It does crit damage, but you still have to get through stab in the correct place through their armor.
You're just saying that I can't miss him right now. Is what you're saying.
Well, he he can't move, so I don't see how you would miss him.
All right.
Unless you
11
just
points
having
damage.
You still have to roll
incredibly
to
bad
attack
aim.
walls and such.
21.
It's a matter of you're attacking the weak points in it, and sometimes you can miss where there's a weak point to actually deal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 21 on the
crit table.
Oh, sorry, 21. That's off balance, disadvantage on the next dexterity saving throw.
Okay, moving on. It says I can't miss. I'm just gonna roll the damage. All right, Tony. The last hit I did 15
sorry,
points of damage.
clicking something else.
Yeah. So I did 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Let me roll a
Yeah.
D100.
I meant to hit the information
20,
close button.
28. $28 on the crit hit table. He takes an additional D4 damage at the start of his turn. I'll just go ahead and roll that then.
Okay.
Okay. So 11 points. 16 points of damage, Tony, on the next hit. And he'll take 4 points of damage at the start of his turn.
Okay.
All right, and new blade style. Let's do it. Let's repeat it again. Oh, all right. Oh, there we go. 87. Okay. Tony, can this guy be frightened?
Sure.
I didn't hear what you said, Tony.
Yes.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. What? I guess it would be off of my, what my saving throw is. I'm pretty sure 17 makes it. Yep. All right. On bonus action, I'm gonna second win.
Okay.
Is anyone surprised by this? Because, yeah.
Don't forget non-lethal.
Oh no, second win is a different thing. Oh no, all my attacks are non-lethal. Shit. What's second win? I forgot what second win does. Other than D10 plus fire level. There, okay. Ooh, 15 boy. Thank God. All right. Action surge. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did all 4 come out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll.
8 came out.
Yep. All right. Yeah, all non. Try to knock him out, Tony. Not all non-lethal. 12, 23, 37, 48, 56.
Oh my.
Uh-huh. Okay, so 1 second, Tony. Did you add all that damage yet, Tony?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see how much health
Yeah, it becomes the question of, does the Executioner's critical activate?
Yeah. Okay, so if we add like you don't have to add this right now, Tony. Just kind of do math in your head. 25. That's yeah. 14 plus 11 is 25, 30. If we add 30 points of health back to health, no, there's no way. Yeah, never mind. That's fine. But because there's no way. Because if he survived the following hits, then he that 11 once again that that 12 once again killed. All right, so we're good.
Okay.
But I do get to add, because I did a executioner's hit on the 100. I haven't even looked at the others yet. I get to add 5 additional weapon dice.
Yeah. So he goes unconscious.
Good.
Then you hear the sound of steel being drawn from stone as the
Turn around.
black longsword
Mhm.
flies through the air and decapitates him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
It did say corrupted.
Okay, so I guess I managed to take him down. Okay. Oh my god.
And the black longsword is laying there on the ground.
I don't want to. Okay, we gotta do something with it. Do we
Hey.
have a portable? Do we have bags of holding?
Okay, Tony, let me ask you a quick question. Is this a long sword or a great sword?
It's a longsword.
Is it black? As in all the way black?
It is blackened with crimson, with a crimson blade. Dark red energy flows through the ancient ruins along its fuller. And the
Let's see.
pommel bears the symbol of a glaring ruby eye.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Would you say the tip is straight or curved?
The description
Great
doesn't
long
say.
sword.
Doesn't say. I didn't know if you had a picture of it.
Here, let me see if I can find one.
Funny feeling. I know exactly what the sword is.
It's not the sword that I grabbed in our last game, is it?
No, it's not that sword. No.
Okay.
This will be the other end of that spectrum.
Mm.
It is but it's a double-edged sword, simply put.
Does it talk to people in bathrooms?
Close. It's a worse sword than that one. So he's like, what does the picture look like?
Let's see.
Because I think I know what this sword is, Tony.
Okay, we can close this
Image.
and that. I'm going to move to the
But
map layer.
I need to experiment with making the okonomiyaki.
Okay. Let's upload that
My God.
artwork.
It's all right. Mm. Rare.
Y'all can hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Was that you?
That was me.
You should see the sword now.
I don't know how y'all can hear that, but okay.
Okay. Where'd you put it?
It's right on the screen.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at I was looking at this call. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So that's a little bit different from the DMG one, but yeah. So I have my own sentient sword, Tony.
Uh-huh.
Let's have them talk. Hey, I
No,
found someone like you.
I have
Let us-
Edelin. I don't think it speaks. I think it conveys emotions. All right. So Tony, how like it conveys emotions? How does my longsword feel about this longsword?
Your sword is horrified at the mention of it.
Well,
It does say,
you can't.
however, that it does have one overarching obsession. Destroy Vecna. At all costs.
Yeah, arms are crossed, looking at this thing, going like, "This is a bad sword. This is a very bad sword. This might be a means to the end type of bad sword."
And this sword does actually talk.
Yep. Does it start talking to any of us?
Not until you touch it.
Not yet.
It's to whoever the heck Vecna is.
Eric know who's Vecna is.
And
But
of course you do. Oh, I know it's a big bad in one of the
no, I
anniversary
mean,
games.
well, there's also that. But no, I mean, I actually know who Vecna is in this game. So,
Why are you friends with the crazy lady?
all right. So, how do we touch this thing? Do we have a bag of holding?
Good question. Do you?
I don't think you trusted me with the bag of holding.
No, we wouldn't. You keep getting into fights. So we need someone that won't.
Oh wait, no, I do have. You did give me a bag of holding that's half the size of a normal bag of holding.
There we go. I was like,
Candy
nothing
haversack.
confess.
No, it's called constrained bag of holding.
I was
You
like,
told me.
yeah. I look at the sword. I go, can you hear me?
How much is a bag of holding anyway? Oh, I
Oh,
can look, use
probably
it.
have enough
in
A
money.
there.
regular one, 400 gold.
Okay, good to know.
So does the sword say anything back when I say, hey?
It does not.
All right, as the stupid person in the party, I try to grasp it enough to push it into a constrained bag of holding.
Okay. Why? Hello.
Oh, hello. I don't tend to like swords, but I also don't am worried that you'll decapitate someone else if I leave you just on the ground.
But I can get you the fame you seek, along with the power that goes with that.
Makes a lot of sense. And should I fail you, you'll decapitate me too?
No, of course not.
Why was he decapitated?
Because he was an agent of Vecna.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
Don't do that again.
Do what?
Misunderstand.
Yeah, like
Well, then I probably should stop talking to you since I'm known.
Okay, let me hand you to someone else.
You're handing the phone to someone else.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna give you to someone's a little bit.
Yeah. As you try, you find you're unable to release the hilt.
That's what I was worried about.
Really, I'm very.
It's
I-
It's
You touched it.
Yes. No, it's just flat out cursed. It is written on there.
Yeah, it's this curse right there.
You touched it. You touched it.
Yep.
You touched
I
it.
did. I did.
Yeah.
But I honestly felt I cannot just leave this sitting on the city ground. I got to try to push it into the bag.
Sure doubts your strength. You can show him his mistake.
Doubts my strength. I think he doubts my intelligence, which at times I'm starting to realize I should too. Which is actually why I'm a bit afraid that I will continue to misunderstand you and irritate you like I have irritated him.
At this point, the sword says, "Heavy over."
Are you
Heavy over.
talking out loud or in your head to the
I
sword?
feel like you would
out
talk out loud.
loud.
Yeah, I feel you would talk out loud.
I pet Buttercup's head. There.
Oh, your sword's talking to you. All right, that's good to know.
At
Yes,
last,
and he doesn't want to be let go of.
a hand worthy of lifting me.
Why, thank you for saying so.
Do you smell it? Rot, wrapped in divinity. He is close.
Well, I suppose I can utilize you at least until I get rid of the rot of this city.
Oh, goodness.
It's all right.
Ascena starts petting her own head.
Pet your own hair.
Unfortunately, I have
Oh,
a shield on my other. This guy won't let go, and I have a shield attached to my other one, so I can't pet you back. Sorry.
can you sheathe it without cutting off your leg?
I don't have a sword sheath on me.
I look at. Well, I mean, at this point, I look at the body of our old friend.
He's not
Yes.
a body. He's unconscious. Do we need to do a
No.
He
The
did.
sword just launched itself into his neck and set it
Oh
off his
yeah,
head.
I remember now.
So do I see a sheath on him?
Yes.
All right, grab the sheath. Steve, you can put it in this.
I'm trying to take off my shield so I have another hand at least.
We don't have any more. Is there people around that would wonder why there's a dead body in the middle of the street?
Yes, there will be.
Eventually.
Me. Yep.
Okay. They're in an alleyway
All
somewhere.
right, I'm attempting to put on the I guess can I just put you in the sheath right now so I can and just put you on my hip?
As long as you promise to help me kill Vecna.
Well, I mean, I have no particular like of him. If you believe that you can grant me the power to do so, I believe that'd be quite a beneficial thing for the world.
Good. Then we have an accord.
He's like, I don't like swords. Even the sword wielder was like, I'll do that sword.
Yeah.
Right.
So yes, it does let you put it in the sheath.
Right. Is there anything else on the former Gar captain?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
We're gonna loot a body of a former
Yep.
ally.
So
We're gonna
should we
pull
be
the body into the alley.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Real friends
I
who
guess-
help you hide a body.
Yes. I guess I'm already. I wonder which one of us is more covered in blood right now. I guess since I'm carrying the murder weapon, I'll grab the arms.
You better not be forensics in this area. I want to be screwed.
Could one of you pick up the head?
As we drag the body.
Okay.
Yes.
Why you two ladies? Can you grab that head, please?
I pick up the head.
I was gonna kick it.
I will pick up the head.
Sucker ball.
And
Go to
then you
kick
break
it, and
your
I'm like, nope.
Yeah, no. And then break your foot like that. Oh, now I can't remember it.
Aragorn
Oh,
in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I'm assuming there's stuff on this body, Tony. Also,
Yes.
is there a sewer nearby to open up and drop the said body in?
Yeah.
I mean, our only other option is to put it in a bag of holding.
Yeah, there's the sewer.
Oh, okay. I command the water to grab the body and drag it away.
But yeah, that's after we loot it, please. We keep the head. Put it in the
And I'm assuming you have identify.
yeah.
Okay.
Good old Warlock has identified. The keeper of secrets. Share a message of
Did she?
Okay. Good. Hey, use that mithril chain. It's all right. I feel like thinking, oh my god.
Hmm.
Yeah. I know you have a legendary armor on, Ben. So
I do.
yeah. So I'll take the +6 mithril chain. And actually kind of goes because my character likes lightweight armor. He's not too happy right now that he's in clink clink clunk clunk right now. Let's see. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, so yeah, it's the armor, Tony, and okay, and there's an armor, a ring of spell storing, a belt of store giant strength, ooh, and a ring of protection +3, a dagger of venom +4.
That's it.
Spell storing?
Ring of spell storing.
Ooh. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see if you're observed dumping the decapitated naked body down into the sewer.
Yeah, we make it stealth check.
If we're going to, can I cast a spell first before we decide to do it? Because I have passed without a trace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
don't know. I don't know if it will work though.
It's,
Oh, it works for
just,
stealth.
yeah, it works for stealth.
There you go.
Can we roll to see what we get, Tony?
Sure.
Plus 10.
So,
All right,
is it a
Plus-
plus or is it advantage on stealth?
plus
you
10.
You add 10 to whatever you roll.
Alrighty. So I just
You got 19
one.
for you. Natural 20 for Sika.
Without the plus 10.
Oh, definitely needed that
How's
plus
it good
10.
plus stealth? How's
Oh
good
my
plus
gosh, really? You fail!
Actually, it's a 16
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a red.
because of the pass without trace.
Yeah.
I don't know if
And
that's
we don't do
stealth.
crit
Yeah.
fails.
You don't. Yeah. So
Skill
it's, yeah.
rolls.
Thank God. Yeah. So 16 for Sika and 20. I only rolled a 20 for because I rolled with disadvantage and I rolled a 3. My other roll is a natural 20, but we take the 3 and I have a plus 7 to stealth, so 20.
He got a 22. Ascena got a 16.
Yeah.
Do you have lucky?
There's a reason I cast that spell.
You actually have the one of the highest stealths.
Yeah, she does. She's second to mine.
Okay. So as you're dumping the body, two people walk by, but they do not notice that you're dumping a naked body down into the sewer.
And no one noticed us for the 10 minutes it took to take his armor off or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. That is why that happened. I'm interested in. Well, I'm the only one besides Ben that can wear that armor. I'm interested in the belt of storm giants.
And y'all should roll perception checks.
Roll perception. Not great. Not great, boss. I will boost it. Give me that. Yeah.
I can give you guidance.
I'll take it too. If you don't want it for yourself.
I have a 23. I'm good.
Let's
Here's
see.
your guidance.
Ooh, okay, cool. Maximum guidance, perception,
Buttercup.
12, 16.
Alrighty.
I rolled a 17.
And Sika.
Oh, yeah.
Their perception.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I rolled like shit.
Okay.
I rolled like shit. 17, 14, 17.
Sika and Ascena.
Mm-hmm.
After the body hits the water, in your head you hear sounds like a very tired, very old, raspy voice going, "My sewer is not a body dumping ground."
Oh.
Do I recognize the voice?
You do not, but it also has a hollow sound to it, like somebody saying it into a can.
Is it maybe the Assassin Guild, considering they said that they use the sewers to transverse everything?
No. Buttercup might have an idea what it is.
Oh, is it from the sword?
No.
Oh, no, the trident.
No.
Is it a god that is like god of sewers?
No.
I'm
But
forgetting.
he saw a denizen of the sewer recently.
Denizen of the sewer. Denizen of the sewer. Can't I remember?
It appeared to be an animated suit of armor.
Oh.
What? I thought we got rid of all the
It
armor
is
for people.
the Death Knight that has been rumored to have been spotted.
Oh my gosh, the Death Knight's coming?
Yeah.
Oh my
Lovely.
gosh. He didn't actually say anything to me, I just saw him.
Our apologies. Do you know where we would be able to hide said body without getting noticed?
Silver Spire. Lots of dead bodies floating around there.
So the Silver Spire sewers?
Not the sewers.
Oh, the building itself?
Yes.
Okay, I let the others know that we're talking to someone that didn't like where we put the body.
Eventually, as you're standing there, you see a very ancient suit of armor float into your field of vision, and there's two little glowing eyes, or should I say glowing red dots within the suit of armor.
No, can wait.
Okay, so the other way that we could get rid of the body without getting rid of the body is to take it to like a dump type area.
Dump to the dump.
Or make it look like an accident. Like poise the how do you say this? To do the murder scene to make it look like someone else did the murder. Stage the body. There you go.
Technically, we didn't do the murder. The sword did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we
Totally
did.
hold up in court.
The armor basically responds with, "If you'll marry me, I will take care of it."
Why am I having flashbacks to the Strahd game?
You made choices.
Oh my gosh.
I think I've already married this guy as I tap on the Sword of Kas.
I don't know you, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting married possibly someday.
Oh, how nice.
Shall I consider you my betrothed?
This won't come back to bite you.
Wait, isn't he the one that's going around murdering people?
Now we don't know his reasons for killing people.
No, this is the one that has unfinished business. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's definitely got unfinished business, but for all we know, he's a lethal Batman.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him, would you also be my protector if we were betrothed?
I can agree to that.
I guess I'm engaged.
Aw,
A
you
black
have a
ring
doting armor?
forms around one of your fingers.
Oh my god.
And does she
Uh,
gain 2 for being married?
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, she can see her betrothed. Her...
I just hear cackling in the next room. That's all I hear right now.
Yeah, we only hear it like half the time, I'm assuming.
Every single one of my characters has been involuntarily betrothed to some crazy
No, this
thing.
was voluntary. You chose this.
You chose!
This is you.
True. But now he's my protector. Now I
Yeah.
have a built-in bodyguard.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
until death do you part, one of you will probably end up dying. Before long.
Who knows? This might be his unfinished business, and he's done after that. Did I just like completely derail a storyline that you had going?
No,
No,
not at
we're a
all.
month ahead. We are a month ahead of the other game. Unless something
Wow.
happened this week, I believe we're still a month ahead of them.
Oh gosh. I'm not betrothed. Okay.
Do you even know each other's name? That might be a good starting point.
Yep. So what's your name?
Start with your name.
I has bodyguard somehow.
Would you like ceremony?
Well, yeah, he hasn't even gotten down on one knee. He just gave me a ring.
No.
Damn.
Yeah,
Not
no, he
romantic
can go on
whatsoever.
one knee, but he, I think he was on one knee, you just actually weren't able to see him because the knee was under the sewer water.
There's his
Under
name.
under the sea.
Oh jeez. Alarion Vael'thar?
Close enough.
No, the truth.
Yeah, your fiance.
Congratulations, Athena of Vael'thar.
Death Knight. Okay.
Under the sea.
Hopefully this does not come to bite me in the butt.
It probably will to some degree.
Probably.
Yep, because someone else has got to try to ask you to marry them, and then that's got to cause some problems.
Well, I mean, I've
There's
already
the
got
ring.
the whole evil sword.
Oh, you got a ring.
Okay, now that things have slowed down, Tony, could you clarify when does the sword power withering strike go off? Is it as soon as, do I have to announce it before the hit? Can I announce it after the hit?
You
Or
would
does
announce
that
it on a
require-
successful hit.
Alrighty.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, it's a sapphire. Ironically, it's very similar to my actual ring. I get an extra heartbeat. Oh, that might take some getting used to.
So you got a ring.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dagger of venom. Look at the other items. There we are.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who wants a dagger? That's a +4 weapon.
I don't think I use metal.
You know you can use
Oh,
daggers.
you can use weapons, you just can't wear the metal armor.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I also have 50,000 staffs.
Yeah.
Do There's more. You guys, there's
Oh.
another thing you got touched yet.
Yeah, I'll take a dagger because I have a dagger as part of my stuff. Unless nobody else wants it. If nobody else wants it.
Yeah, I like the belt and the armor. I mean, I like the ring of protection too, but someone else could probably use that, like Ascena. Not Ascena, Sika.
I was about to say, Ascena's ring is essentially a ring of protection.
Yeah. Yeah, Sika might need the rings, honestly.
Engagement ring.
Yeah, but
3.
And the ring of spell storing is just straight out of the book.
Yeah. Which also could be useful for.
Well,
Okay.
both of them, or even me.
Yeah, I don't use spells, so I have no gain in that. Like I said, Belt of Store Giant Strength and the armor makes me happy. If the ring of protection's left over, I'll take it. But other than that,
Out of curiosity, can someone else store spells on your ring of spell storing for you to activate?
for me,
Yeah.
Like
for
if one
reasons
person wears
unexplained
it
at
and
this
the other
time,
one charges it type thing?
yeah, no, for reasons unexplained, me using magic unless it's very, 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 very basic, like I should say, the ring spells the store that I need to activate. Unless the item itself is cast as a spell, my character can't do it.
All right.
Does that make sense?
I suppose it does.
Yeah.
How does it work if you're unconscious but you can talk?
You just
It's
murmur in your sleep.
Yeah.
Magic ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hannah,
Yeah.
you're muted, I think.
Essentially, you're just, as you're falling unconscious, you can do the help.
Nope.
Oh.
Alarian, my heart calls for yours. It's actually not horrible right now.
Yeah. Are you interested in the rings?
Oh.
Hannah.
Yeah, sorry, I like copy pasted and didn't actually look at them. I mean, kinda.
I just don't know how good you're. Like, it'd be a good armor boost for you.
Yeah, I was like that. The other one I probably would forget about too much. It would probably be better to give to somebody else. But
The ring of spell scoring.
yeah. But yeah, the armor class one. Although
Okay.
apparently I have a armor class of 20 right now.
Yeah.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Going through and finding what is giving it to you.
Yeah, I have a legendary light armor on right now. That's probably what it is.
It.
Yep.
The sleepy Hannah.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
I had a mild headache this morning. It's kind of coming back, so I'm sorry if I'm a little bit distracted.
Aw. I'm just distracted writing down all the stats of the sword. Because mentally, he is so much superior to me. Oh, magic sword! What should I do?
Kill
It's
Vecna.
smarter. Kill Vecna. It's smarter than you. It's wiser than you. It's more charismatic than you. If you let it take over your body, you get to play the character Sword of Kas and get those mental stats. What happens after Vecna dies?
The sword disintegrates.
I was wondering if it actually does just drop to mundane. After yes, the actual spirit escapes and takes over as the new Dreadlord.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only thing I can assume is the reason why a chaotic evil wants to kill Vecna. Or not Vecna, Strahd, or whatever. It's
Who said
Vecna, right?
it is Vecna? The sword is
Uh,
not chaotic evil.
Oh, that's what's written here.
Oh,
Supposed to be lawful, I'm assuming.
yes.
Lawful evil?
Yes.
Lawful evil.
Alrighty.
Panda.
Let's see. So, Ascena took the dagger. Sword of Cost went to Buttercup.
The +3 dagger, right?
4.
4.
Yeah, so you got to manually change that.
Yep, let's figure out how to do that.
What I do is I'll put a +1 dagger or plus whatever dagger, drop it into your inventory.
I think I have somehow.
And
It
technically,
says attack.
the dagger of venom, you can put any kind of potion in the dagger, not just venom.
Ooh.
Make a note of
Alright.
that.
Would you like to let's put the
It's
hey,
a
let's put the
healing
vial of
dagger.
Titan marrow in it and cause it to mutate our enemies.
I'm gonna stab you and heal you at the same time. Okay, sorry. What am I getting? The dagger of what?
Dagger of venom.
Yep.
Okay.
So does Hannah want the Ring of Protection? Or the Ring of Spell Storing, which you said you probably would just forget about.
Does anybody
Actually,
else? Oh,
all I had to do was drag dagger venom into it.
But you have to increase the bonus to +4.
Can we push it for the dagger
Okay.
the dagger of venom, but to be filled with holy water?
Attack +4.
Yeah, the short answer is yes. You can fill it with any fluid.
Ooh, cool.
Yep.
any fluid, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. I mean, who wants? Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Dagger
So
venom.
Hannah, sleepy headache.
Yes.
Do you want that +3 Ring of Protection?
I mean, I wouldn't mind having. Oh, actually.
Body
Does
gathering.
Ring of Protection have an upper limit?
I don't
No.
think it does.
No, it just adds
I mean-
+3 to your AC. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, also saving throws.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, plus whatever to saving throws and AC.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a defense boost, which
Yep.
like I said,
It's a passive.
I would love it too, but I can't take everything. So
Well, I'm also not a frontliner.
that's all. And
Well,
I know
that's good in case someone flanks us and comes up from behind.
also in about a level, I'm counting on Buttercup to have a aura protection up and running.
Sure.
You're not multi-class yet.
No, I am not planning on multi-classing.
At least get the 6 for my sake.
I now have 2 daggers. Woo-hoo.
But yeah, I mean, it's not like we can't like trade stuff off later anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ring of Spell Storing. That is, I can't use that at all. So anyone that has spells can use that.
That's actually a very powerful ring. So.
Yeah. Spell Storing is, you said standard issue one, right?
Yes.
Can hold, this ring can hold up to 5 levels of spells. So I mean, that means is it empty, Tony? I guess that'll be the first question.
Let's see.
Yeah, but okay. Either way, it can hold 1 5th level spell, or it can hold 5 1st level spells. So
Or 4 and a 1 type thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it currently holds 3 spells.
So 3 1st levels.
Nope.
I'm assuming. Oh, let's see.
It has 1 3rd level and 2 1st levels.
There we go. I was like, we gotta get that math in. All right. So, but yeah. So anyone that
has 1 fireball, 1 magic missile, and 1 shocking grasp.
works. So anyone. So Hannah said you were like, I'm probably gonna forget about that thing. You said.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're at a weird. I will point out it's actually probably not. It's not ready for you yet because you're at a weird ass level where since you're a warlock, you can only cast 3rd level spells right now.
Yeah.
It would work. It would work better for you when you're like 9th level.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the mechanically correct choice would be either the paladin or the druid.
Yeah. I was just like, don't ask me. I'm gonna forget.
Okay. Anyway, don't forget you're supposed to have the staff of black constellations.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I actually set that up on my.
Yeah, you need to set that up eventually
Yeah.
because it does give you extra spells that you can use. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the constellation. I have regular constellation.
you mean the ring of death? Oh,
I have a
okay.
constellation crook. That's what it is.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. I was like, huh? Right. And then there's like a robe of the underworld archivist that no one has, but once again, spellcaster and
I already have a
would
cloak.
work. Yeah, I was like, well, no, this is a robe. It doesn't count as a cloak. It counts as a chest piece, basically.
Mm.
All right. I think we're set.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, we're not set. So between Ascena and Buttercup, who wants the Ring of Spell Storing? It works very well on both of you, honestly.
Right.
I have a lot of
Roll
magic
off.
items.
I mean,
do
I
you
got
want it?
plenty. I got plenty of items. Is where I'm just like, I've kind of almost. I think if I was
Okay.
1, 2,
One,
3,
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically magic items, but some of those don't have concentration,
13,
which
14.
I assume
I
this
have
sword is
14.
concentrating on. Oh, okay. May I have the spell, the ring of spell
You're
storing
perfectly
then?
okay to have it.
It's like, which one you has more? You're like, 1, 2. I got
I have
9.
a lot, and I just got the dagger plus the other
4.
ring.
Don't forget to boost the +4.
I did.
Okay, I have
Okay.
the ring
All
of
right. We're all
spells.
accounted for. We're all accounted for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
assuming.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a belt. I have another belt of giant strength if you want it, Ben. If you don't have a belt on.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a belt right now.
You want the belt? You want the belt of hill giant strength that I have?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay,
I
go
don't
ahead.
actually
That's a
think
dragon
anything's
drop.
raised.
Yeah.
That's a dragon drop. Yeah.
It
Alrighty.
increases
And
your strength.
I wasn't paying enough attention. The fireball, magic missile, and the shocking grasp are in the ring already.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is packed currently.
Yes.
Yes,
Currently.
it has 3 spells.
Okay.
Yeah, but the next time you open up with a fireball.
That I can.
I'm not sure, but you might be able to add 2 more spells.
What, I thought it was a
No, it's full right now.
fireball. Yeah, a
Yeah,
fireball
Okay, I
didn't- holds 5.
counts as 3. Magic missile's a level 1 unless. Now the weird one
Okay, I
is
didn't know
shocking
what the level of the
grasp.
spells.
The
Yeah,
weird
it would
one's
still
shocking.
count as 1.
Okay. I'm like.
Yeah,
you can
because
put it-
otherwise you would run into the situation of a ring of spell storing having infinite cantrips on there.
Yeah.
Which I mean, would that be too much of a problem?
I mean, imagine the ring being Eldritch Blast machine gun at that point.
No, it says up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time.
Yeah, and a fireball is a third level.
Right.
Okay, I didn't know that at the time. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Take the hill giant strength.
And the Ring of Spell Storing is also a drag and drop.
Yes, it's
Yes.
Yeah, so you can just easily. You don't have to think about those.
yeah.
And you can just add it to your spell
Yes, I can.
list.
Now, does that automatic? Oh, yeah, it does automatic. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm assuming you guys continue on to go cut loose the gnome.
Yeah. I guess
Oh, yeah.
the guy had no gold on him. I'm assuming.
That's a true statement.
Yeah.
What happened to the gnome while was
I want to go get
okay,
the gnome.
while we were dealing with the guard captain, was Sika with the gnome?
No, we're going to go get the gnome.
Yeah, and currently I'm a little distracted
Okay,
by
so on the way to get the gnome.
Toss
Got it.
Yeah, and I just
telling
didn't
me.
get my turn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
It died the on the turn before it would have been mine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She rolled really low.
Yeah.
I felt
Okay.
bad.
No,
So,
But that thing was trying to kill me.
so you get to the little holding cell area, and the guards in there inform you that his bail is 3,000 gold pieces. That includes penalties and fines.
Yep.
All right. Let me. I'll handle the loot list on this one. Okay. Let me subtract 3,000 gold. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gnome
Yeah,
comes out.
Yeah. I'll do a quick insight check just to make sure they're trying not to fleece me. But other than that, 24.
Yeah. So his original fine was 2,500 gold,
Uh-huh.
and then there's 500 gold in penalties and additional fines because he did get caught handing out new Cobalt Alley tokens.
Yep. Like
So, hello, Mr. Gnome.
Hello. Oh, you sir.
You had a.
With the sword. I'll
Okay,
give you.
now I wave to my sword and wave to Shore's sword.
He's like, you fishman. I'll pay you $2
Right.
million or 2 million gold pieces for that sword.
The sword won't let me let go of it.
Oh, don't worry, I can take care of that.
he needs his hands.
Can I sell it to you? Well, any chance I can sell it to you at a slightly later date?
I guess so.
The sword has a mission.
I just am like we're trying to. It says it wants to destroy the rot. I assume that includes the phylacteries. Nope.
I'll give you 2.5 million for it today.
Tempted. It's a cursed goddamn sword.
3 million,
Just
my final offer.
Quick question: if you have 3 million, why couldn't you pay your way out of jail?
Because they took my bag.
All right. I mean, I'm actually. Okay.
Hey, that's up to you.
Honestly, I am very open to this. I'm just like, what? I just can't imagine it's going to go well, but.
First question: if you're really wanting to buy that sword, first question is, how are you going to remove it?
please don't say that you're paying 3 million for my life or something.
Oh no. First, we do a remove curse. Second, we do greater restoration on his body.
Makes sense. Yeah, that would track, wouldn't it? Look at the other two. Look at the magic casters going like, I have no idea what he just said.
It made
Give me a
enough
nod.
sense to me. Just...
Meow.
It sounds like it would work.
Casters, would this work?
Okay, so
Not my repertoire.
This is actually up your alley.
I
Actually, it's up the paladin's alley.
right, divinity, right.
Well, remove curse is also healing magic, which is
Paladin.
and druid.
I don't think I have remove curse.
You know, that is a great question. Do druids get remove curse?
I don't think so because I have every
Nope.
single one.
Cleric, wizard, warlock.
Yeah.
Unless it's a
so
higher level
we look
spell, I
at
do not get
Cena.
that.
So then we look at Cena.
Sika.
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 Greater restoration, you definitely have though, or will have.
Lesser
No,
restoration.
no.
right?
Ascena gets greater restoration later on,
Yeah.
but remove curse is Sika's alley.
Oh.
So both of you combine, your powers unite on your knowledge of magic, and I go, does this work?
Can I do
I
a,
guess
a check
Arcana?
to see? Yeah, Arcana check to see if I would even know that information.
Yes.
I was about to be like, I think I probably need to know Arcana check that.
So yes, the answer to both of you is yes.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Because the remove curse, the sword will kill him, and the greater restoration will undo that damage.
And then
Okay.
revivify.
Yes, he'll need healing after the restoration.
All right. I don't actually like being linked to what I innately sense as an evil object.
3.2 million. My final offer.
Heard.
Do I hear?
Just
do I hear
discussing.
four?
Okay. I can agree with that. Does the party all right with the trauma of watching me die and die?
I mean, one or two of us. I actually had to protect you for one or two of our party from killing you earlier. So
I didn't kill him. It was just I didn't heal him. I just watched him slowly bleed out. There's a difference. I did not instigate the killing.
All right. All right.
So as far as, well, first of all, neither of us can cast those spells as far as I know, and unless I'm vastly mistaken as to what this gnome is, he can't do it either.
No, the gnome is offering to cast those things.
he probably has. He could have spell scrolls if he's that rich.
This is
Yeah,
true.
he's.
I thought you liked your new friend.
It's about this time that the guards hand him what looks like a hole. Actually, initially it looks like a handkerchief.
Okay, now I understand.
Yep.
Dimensional
All right.
spacey
No, I'm
things.
just like,
Yep.
okay, but for reasons, I'd like us to make the sale outside of town.
I mean, I'm technically set up at I believe me and the master Attican are set up at a mansion right now. Or inn.
I assume you understand the ramifications of this sword because the last person I saw who wielded it got decapitated by it, and now I want to know if it can rampage, attacking, other people if I mess with it too much.
Not to mention, since the sword speaks to you, it may not have objections to being removed, period. It might have bonded to you like a lovesick puppy. No, you can't get rid of me. I will come
Or
back to you.
it sounds more like a dominatrix relationship than a puppy relationship.
Okay, then I'll fuck cheese.
I- that is the question. It offered you glory.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm pretty stupid, but I feel like my divine sense would tell me it's evil and necrotic of nature or such.
Is it not hollowed? Is this sort of a desecrated relic?
Yeah, with
It is
I'm going
not
to.
a desecrated relic.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was looking to just bring up the thing, and I'm like, where is it? Do I have it underneath my domain? Oh, there it is. Domains.
Well, we know that part of the Mogi.
So is the Death Knight just gonna hang out underneath the sewers until I call him, basically?
Essentially, yes.
Kinda.
Okay, so I
Is
guess
this
if
an
I want to
open
get to know,
relationship?
I don't know. I haven't had more than a 5-minute conversation, and I'm engaged.
Of course, there might be those occasional nights where you see a pair of glowing eyes in your room.
Well, that's not creepy at all, or stalkerish.
You can't stalk your fiance. That's just the law.
Actually, in fact, it very much is against the law.
All right, I'm. Unless the sword's doing something to stop me, I am overwhelmed by the amount of value that I can provide this party with 3 million gold over just, okay, you can help me you can help me identify corruption. I'm not that impressed by your power.
Uh,
Okay,
You don't want battle glory?
I can
so
give my own glory.
the gnome pulls out a short staff. It's like, "Are you ready?"
Sorta, I just.
Oh, here. And he starts stacking up platinum bars.
Understood.
clink, clink, clink. So I'm adding 3,200,000 gold to our platinum bars to our loot list. Is what's going on? Yes.
A possibility that you have
Not
a
our loot
portable
list,
hole
that
for
is
sale or such
Starship's
to
loot list.
hold this volume?
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask for what those little baggies that you just pulled out.
We could also just stall some more, and he apparently really wants it, so we could go up in price too. Because like the more we talked it over, the more he like upped the
Yeah.
price.
Yeah.
But you did
3
say that this is as high as I'm gonna go.
Many a times.
Multiple times, and then he increased it repeatedly.
Yeah. Don't suppose you have another one of those holes for sale.
Maybe. How about I give you something easier?
Something easier.
Sorry. What?
Is something easier.
To carry and store. He starts putting the bars back in and lays out 32 astral diamonds.
That we could travel with.
Thank you very much. All right.
All
right.
Just make sure it would be taken.
Breaking change on those things are gonna be bitching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I could sell you 2 portable holes.
No.
I mean, no, actually, that's a good idea. How much are your portable holes?
5,000 gold each.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna take some of those. All right.
So do
You're
you want the
giving up.
bars or the diamonds?
I leave that up to the group.
I'd
Oh,
probably say the
diamonds.
bars because they seem like they would be easier to.
I mean, I would. I mean,
I don't know
we're
if
already
how recognizable astral diamonds would be to merchants.
That is the question, Tony.
but,
Like they
I
would
mean,
recognize platinum bars, but I don't know about astral diamonds.
and I'm
Gnome's
just like
I'll always recognize astral diamonds.
that is an answer. Just one
But you're
thing
not the
of
only
when if you tried to cast like a revival spell with an astral diamond, would it take pieces off of it?
Probably not.
Ah,
It's up to you, and whether or not you want to part ways with your new shiny sword, which you're not a sword person, you're a pokey person.
yeah. I mean,
Not to mention, you also have a apparently god trident
yeah, I do.
that might need to awaken, possibly.
Oh, it's kind of awakened already.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm pretty open to getting rid of this thing.
I asked him if he has a what does it call it?
All right, so I am about to be, so
Bag of
I'm
holding.
going to die, but everyone promises to bring me back after I am restored to a state where I can be brought back to life.
As
Ye-
long as you can be brought back to life, I have no issues with it because you're only going to be dead for what, 30 seconds?
If that.
Yeah.
So as long
It's
as the
more
gnome is true to his word, we'll bring you back, and we don't have to do anything except give up the crazy cursed sword. I'm good with it. I do also want to insight the gnome to find out why he wants this sword so bad.
Okay.
he's probably going to sell it to Vecna.
Uh,
That's
so
very good.
Cass lost the sword and has been quietly searching for it.
Ah.
Oh. So do we want our
That,
powerful enemy to possibly have this?
well, if this thing's designed to kill Vecna, then Cass is planning on killing Vecna.
Yeah.
But Cass is also the one that is like evil.
Not all evil people get along, so
And the sword also said, I will give you what you want as long as you help me kill her.
Yeah, him.
So what does Cass want? Which is the annihilation of Nick's ward.
Actually,
That
Cass doesn't care about the next board.
I think
Yeah.
that was that was Vecna that cared about the next born.
I thought Lord Kas was the guy in the wheelchair.
No.
No, that's Ascena.
It's a different Cass.
Cass is the current city administrator.
Yeah, that's the puppeteer of Ansiv. Ansiv is the big bad. Never mind.
Cass was controlling the official, or is the official, and ascensive,
Ansiv is controlling Lord Kas.
or has made some sort of deal, at least.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. If he's still being controlled, though, I don't know. It's up to y'all. I just wanted to lay out that it might eventually go into the big bad's hands.
It's up to the wielder of the sword of Cass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready,
Well,
Buttercup?
If it was me, I would give it up.
Oh yeah, even though you're sword centric, even the only reason is I think it increase the rate at which we find phylacteries, but I think it's worth it for me.
Well, that's why we came to the gnome in the first place, because he supposedly has a.
As a side note, before before we go too far, talking to the gnome, go ahead, Ascena. What were you got mentioned to the gnome?
We were told you might be in possession of a compass that might lead us to some phylacteries.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm on special today. Just 2,500 gold pieces.
Jeez.
I mean, we just got millions.
Yeah, that
Would-
is true.
Don't stuff at that.
Would you do 2,000?
Roll a persuasion check.
Boop.
Beep.
Yeah, I could do 2,000.
Okay, so
I think.
let's just move ahead with
Brewer went to the
the.
bathroom.
I just want to double check: has the whole sequence occurred, and am I? And just in case comes that no, I just stay dead.
What question asked of me?
Okay,
No.
so the compass that we're looking for, he's going to sell it to us for 2,000 because I persuaded him down from 2,500.
Uh-huh.
And Buttercup is just confirming that he'll be brought back, basically.
That was
Uh,
all, and then I'm just
I
like,
mean,
has that sequence occurred yet?
no, not yet. And I will point out, I make no promises because I hadn't used magic.
I know that.
As far as I know, the gnome was going to do both. Remove
Oh,
curse and greater
he's promised
restoration.
to do the things that he's promised the remove curse and the greater restoration. We're still relying on you to bring me back to life.
I don't have Revivify. Do
You,
I?
you
Okay,
should.
then we gotta wait.
You should.
Actually, yes, I do. I have Revivify.
I like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
That was one of the things I gave you.
Yep, I have Revivify. Okay, good there.
So
Oh yeah, I'll bring you back. Do we have a diamond worth? I think 5,500 gold though.
Yeah,
350.
that's
300
that's
gold.
what. Oh, wow.
Hey, no. Do you have do we have a diamond we can buy from you too?
Hmm. No, I don't carry gems normally.
Fair.
Okay.
Check our loot list. Someone, I need cookies.
Okay. Ready for the remove curse?
Well, as soon as we double check that they have a way to bring me back to life if it kills me.
You did gold pieces, pearl dust, diamond dust. We have diamond dust worth 1,000, so I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah.
Does that work
Can
for
you
it as
push
well?
together enough diamond dust for resurrection?
Will that work, DM?
Let's find out.
Under normal circumstances, no, but a DM gets to decide on creativity and rule of cool.
Mm-hmm. To the next glass. Blah, blah, blah. Black iron ring with a ruby.
Cookie. Oreo.
You ate Oreos without me.
I'm actually eating Oreos right now. If you want, hurry up and get your Oreos are in here, by the way.
I want Oreos.
So the short answer is no.
Okay, so what time of day is it?
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm guessing there's a merchant nearby that I can buy one from.
Yeah, there's a merchant in town.
We could go buy the diamond and come back to the gnome.
Settled in.
Oh, Nathan, no. Hey, do you want to come with us? You just got out of jail, so.
Oh, I was just going to take care of it right here.
Oh,
He starts
how so?
pointing the staff at Buttercup.
Wait, we can't revive him if you kill him now.
Oh, is that a problem?
I mean, can you bring him back to life?
No.
Come with us. We won't do this here. Come on. We
Oh.
just got you out of jail. You don't want to go right back into jail. Come on.
Yeah, we also need to make sure that he can do greater restoration as well.
Okay.
I mean, like, we're right outside the jailhouse. You kill someone right now.
Yeah, we can go.
Oh, yeah, I forget. This isn't Baroia.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. I mean, if you cast a spell on me and then I just knock down and get it right back up, it doesn't look that bad.
We just knocked him out for a few seconds. Hard.
The spell just misfired. That's all.
Oreos. Do, 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 do.
Oreos.
Okay. Let's do a D4. Okay. So yeah, it takes an entire hour to find a shop that deals in gemstones.
Okay. I'm buying a gemstone.
How many diamonds do they have?
Let's find out. This is a fairly successful dealer, so he has 97 diamonds.
We don't need that many.
Wow.
Well, since we're buying in bulk, or possibly buying in bulk, can I haggle?
Let's.
You just like
Well, I
haggling.
mean, I imagine
do.
we're only buying up to like 9.
Thinking 10. Making a nice round number makes it look really good in bulk.
Roll a persuasion check.
I love how you're. Yep, there, yep, nope.
Oh, that didn't work. I did.
Okay. Each diamond in the grade that you're requesting will cost 500 gold pieces. So if you're asking for 10, that'll be 5,000 gold.
No.
All right.
Wanna try?
Nope.
Hmm?
You mean one of the charisma people want to try?
Yeah.
That would
Can
be
I actually pick proficiency in anything that would be useful?
persuasion? Hopefully,
I
persuasion.
don't have persuasion or intimidation as a
What the
charisma
hell?
skill. There was reasons, Eric, why you would be you for a while. You were like, have you when we were going to have Katie join us eventually. You were like, so how are you gonna remake your character, Hannah?
So out of 4 charisma-based skills, how many of them do you have?
Oh, I do have deception.
You have 1 of 4 charisma-based skills
Yes.
as a charisma-based character.
Well, yeah, you want to. We try not to focus. We try to increase the skills that we don't have skills that have attribute points benefiting.
Okay, Glory
That
Paladin. What?
character creation was entirely vibes based. Okay.
No, I already did
was
my
wondering.
I already did my
So-
13 persuasion.
Yeah, Buttercup. They're willing to come down 500 gold total, so 4,500 gold pieces for 10 diamonds.
Well, might as well. We might as well get fleeced a little bit. This is hilarious. I love it. I love it so much. Did you show them? Oh, that's right. Your glory doesn't boost your speaking ability. That's a different paladin.
Yeah.
So the reason my roll was so low is because I rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, we can tell from that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
have a yes. You have a similar level
Yes.
of persuasion to me.
I have a -1 charisma.
All right.
Okay, so we have. Okay, so right now it's how much? So each portable holds 5,000. You said right.
Yes.
The thing, the compass, is 2,000. Yes,
Yes.
and it's 4,500 for 10 diamonds.
16,500 total.
Yep. All right, yeah, this better be worth it. I'm handling the monies right now.
Aye.
And then okay, so get rid of that.
So how much should I take some platinum off myself or what?
Keeping that together so we can just put it in bulk. I just took off what we have right now. So
Alrighty.
okay, so we got 2 portable holes, 10 diamonds. Diamonds worth 500 each.
You just need it to be worth 300, by the way.
Yeah,
No, and he is fleecing us for something that divinely recognized as 300. He's fleecing us for more.
Gotcha.
Soulbound and a Soulbound Compass.
All right, next thing. Where do we want to do this?
I got a place. Come with me.
Did the gnome finish making his purchases?
Did the gnome fleece everyone else in the market?
Of course.
I didn't hear you, Tony.
I said, of course.
Of course. All right.
Okay,
So
so we got remove curse. He's gonna do remove curse. Then I do revivify. Then who's gonna do greater restoration?
No, the gnome's going to handle both the remove curse and the greater restoration.
He really wants the sword.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, a lot of other players would be like, "You're getting rid of the Sword of Kas." I'm like, "Yep." Story-wise, none of us want this thing. That sword represents the exact opposite of what Shior's teachings believe in, and Tony knows. I think Tony knows this.
All right, everybody, drag yourselves onto the blank map.
I think I'm already there.
Are you? Oh yeah, you probably are. I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Not everybody is here though. Who are we missing?
Sika and a gnome and a master Anakin, so I can explain what happened, and so we can bury his student's head.
Wait, are you walking around with his head?
Out in the open, no, we have a freaking bag of holding for that thing.
Excuse me.
I mean, I can make a we could have made an intimidation check. You know who the last person that haggled with us? What? But yeah, no. Shior wants to, give him a proper grave.
Okay. Okay. He will just.
Trouble.
There.
I almost drowned my Oreo too much.
I've done that. They break off, sink to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Become very mushy.
Okay.
I'm having another girl dinner.
Sika and Ascena, put your tokens where you want them to be while doing the exercise, please.
Is there a blast radius to this possibly?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to watch from over here.
Okay.
I can't hear you from way over there.
Yeah, I don't exactly want to be in blast radius, so I'm going to go with her.
Okay.
Ah, that's me. She's got the horns. I'm the one in blue. We're like way over the fuck over here.
Okay.
There is a table pushed over to the side, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, we have like a barrier around us type thing.
Okay. It's like, everybody ready?
Not really, but go ahead.
Okay. So, everybody roll dex saves.
Yep, that's what I
Do
thought.
we get some extra protection from the table we pushed over?
No.
Giving myself advantage on this one. Oof.
Do I even have to
Uh,
roll since I'm just
No.
gonna fall? Yeah.
You don't get a choice in this.
Okay.
I think I have.
So Jor makes it.
I'm nimble.
Well,
So
I
he's
don't
only
know.
taking half damage.
Health potions.
I don't know if this works or not, but have something from Care Metro.
Okay.
Let me check to see if it is a. It's the plant armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not gonna help you here.
I didn't know if it was an automatic or what. Great food or water. Bonus action. You convert invoker protect. Oh, it's a bonus action. +1
Good.
bonus to AC for 1 minute. And never mind.
Yep.
No, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
For those of you who failed, that is 73 points of force damage.
Hey, I have resistance to force.
Okay.
Did you just insta die?
Yeah.
I didn't insta die, but I am.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
not dead, but it was close. It only
Do you
needed
have
it only needed 17 more, and I would have been double my max hit points.
Hannah? Do you have less than 35 hit points?
I have 32.
Oh. Yeah, there is nothing I can do. Wait.
Y'all would have to get me up in order for me to help.
The
Yep.
You can't.
gnome is standing there going, "Well, shit, that didn't work." So he pulls out a ring, puts it on. Negate all the damage you guys just took. He cast a wish spell.
Did you just reverse time it?
Yes.
Basically.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, before we try anything else, we're gonna need like a armor dome, because no more. I don't want to be blasted again, and I'm pretty sure my compatriot doesn't either.
Yeah. And right before you guys actually died, you realized that the building was in the middle of a collapse as well.
Oh my gosh.
But the wish undid it all. It's like,
Let's
What happened?
this is going to be harder than I thought.
Yeah.
by the way, who wants one of the portable holes?
I wouldn't mind it, considering I'm going clink a clink a clink a clink.
Excuse me.
Does the gnome have a name, by the way?
Me and mine.
Mia mine?
Yeah, hang on.
Me and that's hilarious.
Insta.
So I guess neither one of you had an item that would, if you drop down to 0, you drop down to 1 point instead.
I don't
I don't
so.
think so.
Okay.
Whoever had the Ring of Protection, did you add the +3 to your saving throw?
Have been Sika, and I don't think she did.
I have it.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
There was a discussion, but I don't know. I was like, I think maybe somebody else took it, but
No.
that wouldn't have saved me. I don't think.
No, not likely.
Question.
Yes.
Is Illyrian on his way now? Or do I have to call him?
So, with the wish spell, the event never happened.
Okay, yeah, as a bonus action, I would have to actually call him.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like automatic. He's on his way. Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kicks down the door. What happened?
Breaks.
I got a ping.
Yeah.
Cool
All right.
lands.
He's like, all right. Everybody get out of the building except Buttercup.
Bye.
Everyone leave but Buttercup.
Yeah, but considering the building tried to come down too, do we really want to get out of it? Or do we want to send y'all out of it?
While we're not in the building.
Okay, yeah, protection. Somehow hold up the building. Okay, remind us never to piss off this me and mine person. Okay.
Was that me and mine? That was the sword.
No, I was talking about the fact that he just instantly cast Wish, which is like a 9th level spell.
Casting it from his ring, so I'm assuming that's where it came from.
Yes.
He still has a shit ton of items
Yep. That's
at
why
his
he's selling it all.
disposal. That's what I mean.
Yep. It makes you wonder why he really wants this sword if he can do stuff like that with all those items at his beck and call.
It makes you wonder how the hell. Why does he? Why could he not have paid his bill?
Because he couldn't get to his pocket, basically.
His portable hole, the guards took from him, which had all his
Yeah.
money.
But he was selling stuff in order to get funds to pay a fine, but yet he has all of this stuff.
That he
You'd think
didn't
he
have
lost
access to.
Okay, so the guards had. Okay, got it.
And he didn't want the guards rummaging through his bag.
Yeah, probably not, considering the items he's pulled out so far.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Still don't want to piss off the gnome.
So who has the second portable hole? Do you want it, Hannah?
Okay.
What?
Buttercup, are you ready?
Sure.
You have 2 portable holes.
I
Okay.
don't think I have that one.
All right. Okay. Same explosion, except this time, Buttercup's arm has been severed from his body.
God
Oh,
damn it.
And the damage isn't enough to bring down the building. He removes the sword from Buttercup's dismembered arm and then casts Greater Restoration back on Buttercup.
which reconnects the arm.
Does it?
No, it has to be regeneration.
He's like, I got a fix for that.
Mending, you're an object now.
That is the interesting switch up thing.
Unless she just got a fancy new mechanical arm. Which is entirely possible.
Okay. Buttercup, you wake up once they cast Revivify on you.
Pup. Druid, you're up.
So I am back.
I just realized my notes on that.
What the heck happened with the okay.
You're missing an arm, and he stuck that onto you.
Okay, cool.
You literally just did receive a fancy mechanical arm.
Oh well, you
Yeah.
don't really. Yeah, well, we have a spare belt of giant strength now because your strength is currently 20 because of that arm.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
okay. I guess I'll take the belt off and then I'll just change the name of my belt to this arm and put that back on the loot list.
And change it to 20 under it instead of 21. Now, other than that, it's basically mechanically it's exactly the same.
You have advantage on checks to grapple, climb, maintain your grip on objects, and resist being disarmed. You just got a sick arm. You gave up a cursed sword for a sick arm. That is awesome.
And whatever the probably backlash for actually selling it was.
You also get. You have a blaster arm.
It says range spell attack, Tony. What?
Arcane Pulse. As
Yeah.
an action, choose one creature within 30 feet, make a ranged spell attack, 5d force damage, push 15 feet.
Yeah. So with that, Tony, what stat is the spell attack based off of?
And now you have, when reduced to 0 HP, you get locked at 1 instead.
Oh, I'm actually. I was just thematically ignoring that I have another item that does that for me.
It's going to be based on his strength.
Any blue runes?
Yes, I
Oh.
punch the air so hard it launches into them.
If the arm is built from the severed remains of Kas or infused with Sword of Kas, it gains +2 strength, maximum 24.
Oh,
And you can cast
let's-
Dimension Door.
yeah, that was one of the only things that made me want to keep the sword.
Oh, is that? Did he get the optional upgrade?
Yes.
I don't think. Oh, I did.
There you go.
You
So,
are still
22.
able to communicate with the Sword of Kas.
Oh, this is awkward.
Bastard.
So wait, does the gnome have the sword now?
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah. The gnome also holds up your severed arm. Do you want this?
Is there a chance that I don't think we have the preservation technology to hold on to it? And unless
I'll take care of it.
you've already given me, I mean,
What are you gonna
you've
do with
given
it?
me what is functionally a superior limb, other than the fact that
I'm
if
keeping
it gets
it.
damaged.
And he stuffs it in a bag.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with that arm?
Why?
Oh my gosh, he's Rocket the Raccoon.
I can grow my own tritons with this.
You had an opportunity to have a hook hand.
But now you have a blaster
wouldn't-
arm.
I wouldn't want a hook arm.
You had a chance to be hook arm Aquaman.
All
But
right.
would it be a
He-
hook arm or would it be stabby arm?
He counts out 640 platinum bars, throws them into one of the portable holes, and hands you the portable hole.
Goodness. Nice doing business with you.
I
Thanks.
need.
Now, I gotta go to Cobalt's Alley. See you later.
How do we get in contact with you if we want to buy more things?
Just say my name.
Okay, good to know. Have a good one.
You had a chance to be that. So you need new art.
Maybe.
Buttercup is like, I think Buttercup is in shock. I pat him
I
on the
should
head.
be. I just died and then came back with a new arm that
Prosthetic
I'm figuring
arm.
out how to turn into a blaster and back into a hand.
And the sword is still talking to him.
And it's quite awkward since I just sold him.
Yeah. The good part is once me and mine disappeared, you
Getting
stopped
bitched out
hearing
by
the
the
sword.
What'd you say, Akros?
You're getting bitched out by the sword. I can't believe you sold me.
That above board, Tony. Did you intend my character to grab that sword?
No,
Okay. Were you intending Buttercup?
no.
Or was it just?
He thought we would be smarter.
I thought you guys would figure out how to get a hold of the sword without physically touching it.
Does anyone have Mage Hand?
Question. Would
Yeah.
putting a piece of cloth over our hand and then grabbing it work?
Depending on the cloth, potentially. Leather,
Oh, I should have
definitely.
been like I grab it by pinching it with the edges of the bag of holding.
I think
I have
Asher has Mage Hand.
Also have magical gloves.
Uh-huh.
No, what he's saying is we literally just had to wear plain leather gloves.
I know. I have magical leather gloves.
Yeah, I know, but what he is saying is you don't even have to have magical gloves.
I know. Well,
You
what
just
I'm
had to
saying
have
is,
gloves.
if I would have touched it, I would have been fine, because I had that.
Oh, well.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah.
now you got cool. You got bitchin' new arm. You can
Yeah, I got
You can
bitch
look like
new
that
arm,
now.
and we have millions of gold.
Millions. What was it? 3 point what? 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
Let me add that.
we can now buy real estate.
Or I think it was like 540 platinum bars or something.
640. Yeah.
640 platinum bars.
Yep.
Let me add that. How do you make dots? I've always wondered how to.
And those are royal embossed platinum bars.
Do we have to worry about currency if we were to go elsewhere?
Gold is gold, platinum is platinum.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Does that
don't
make
know if
sense?
there was a reason why he was
It may
specifying.
become a thing of where the heck did you get royal stamped things?
So you have 22 strength now.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. We need to, so does any of the ladies want 21 strength?
It's
I
since
don't know if it would help because what does strength do?
it keeps you from being moved and lets you carry more stuff and
Let you break
lets
grapples.
which actually I was avoiding that because you can also use acrobatics.
Yeah, if you have the dex for it. I don't know.
And then
What
it
about
also increases,
Sika?
a lot of the weapons except for ranged weapons.
Gotcha. Sika, do you have any preference?
No.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's something you could sell later.
This is true.
Or you might make a donation out of it.
Right, we may need to do
Donation
that.
to the god?
We are, yes,
to
God.
a god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on the god, they might appreciate that.
We could add it to the loot list and decide later too.
Yeah. Durs walks up to Buttercup, taps him on the arm. Cool arm, man.
Oh, yeah, it really is.
There's just appears out of nowhere again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No reason why he's a god. He can just come and go as he pleases.
Hey, look, I'm a busy god. What can I say?
You gotta warn a person if you're gonna pop out of nowhere, though.
Nope.
You
Well,
can only
how
jump so
far away
high.
does he have to announce himself?
Within 5 feet away.
Oh, hey, you have a new ring.
Yeah, I'm apparently engaged.
I get that.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be that enthusiastic, why'd you agree so quickly?
Hey,
Tight
don't
spot.
complain. She's probably the most protected person on this planet.
Oh, good.
Wait. What do you know?
Well, I know who owns that ring.
Okay.
The god?
Illyrian?
No. Yeah, that's their name. He was once one of the best elven warriors on the planet.
Nice.
But he failed to protect Akros.
Who's Akros?
The city.
Oh, the city.
Oh, so that's his unfinished business.
Wait. Was he a sword master?
He was, in fact.
Now you're wishing you married them.
No, I pull out the sword. A sheet. I think I have his weapon that he used to wield as a mortal. This is the first sword master. This is the sword of the first sword master of Akros.
Yep, that's his.
Okay. What do you know about him?
I don't know much about him. I know about the sword.
Oh, I was
And
asking Durs.
oh, there's no.
Mm-hmm.
What are you asking, Durs?
Oh, what else he knows about him other than he used to be a really good sword master?
Oh, he was
I know
considered
nothing.
one of the most attractive half elves on the planet.
Oh no, you said was.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, he died.
Yeah,
Oh.
as far as I know, nobody's actually physically seen his apparition. He never removes his armor.
Okay, so there's actually quote unquote flesh inside the
No,
suit of armor.
no. He simply exists in spirit form. Unless he marries a maiden of true virtue.
Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh.
By virtue, do you mean virgin?
No, of course not.
Okay.
What do you mean by virtue?
Virtue, in terms of the half elf, basically means keeping your oath.
I have an oath.
Well,
Double check your ring.
You swore an oath to marry.
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing yeah. Oathbound and magical bond.
And
What are the
it
other
must be
ones?
voluntary. If he
Yeah,
coerced you, then you know it doesn't work.
No. No. Wait. So as soon as we get married, he gains a corporal form?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's useful. Okay, guess I gotta start planning a
I, got-
wedding.
I guess I have a question. Can you call him without it being an emergency?
Frightened, restrained, unconscious, or reduced below half hit points.
I mean, good call. I mean, did he come running when you fell down from the blasts of the sword?
No, he
She-
reversed time.
That
Yeah.
if he did it reverse time, he would have. But I actually have to physically call him because it's a bonus action. It's not an automatic thing. That's what I was thinking it might be. But I always know where he is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I always know where he is and if he has a heartbeat, even though he's a suit of armor.
And technically, right
Look,
now, he's about 60 feet below you.
Is he keeping an eye on me? I'm guessing.
Nope.
he's in the sewer.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, technically, he is not in the sewer. He is in a set of caverns that exist below the city sewers.
But he watches the sewers.
So he's a Phantom of the Opera.
Uh,
Oh,
He was ordered to protect one of the phylacteries that has been recovered.
So he's free.
Yeah,
Technically?
technically he's no longer bound to the phylactery.
Okay, because that was about to be a problem.
No, he's been
No,
ordered to protect.
Before it would have been a
Recovered
problem.
by the group that has gone missing, as in our allies, or recovered by Lord Kas's people.
The group that went missing.
So our allies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's, I guess, a question. You know what my goal is? Is he worth someone for me to train with?
Potentially. The hard part you're going to have is convincing him to help you in any way.
You can't get engaged to him.
I don't know if he swung that way.
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
believe
didn't.
it was maiden, and unfortunately, I am not a maiden.
I don't know. He's an elf. He has a very long lifespan.
I mean, only way I can think of is because I'm allies and friends with her that he might be willing.
Wait, what
Because
is
they
his
can.
other half if he's half elf?
Human.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way I can think about trying to convince him is the stronger I am, the more I can help her.
Yeah, but then he might say, "I'm there to help to protect her."
That is also true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dur's is
then
like,
it's blushing like crazy.
be very careful. Messing with a Death Knight or a Death Knight's betrothed, I wouldn't want to get in between those two.
No, not in that way.
Not in any way.
She's technically part of our adventuring party, so. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to convince him sometime later on then.
Yeah, and I should probably have more than a 5-minute conversation with him.
And if you ever feel, willing, you could possibly please ask him to trade me at some point in time. Like me asking him might not be the route; it'd be you asking him.
To
I'll
convince
suggest you
him I
get to
need
know,
a secondary bodyguard.
or just helping a friend.
I don't know if he's the jealous type.
Or you owe him a favor. And the night.
Her or me?
She owes you a favor.
Oh, I do something for her, and so she owes me, so the knight replays it back.
Yes.
Noted.
Just be careful what kind of favor and what it was for. And it's got to be, theirs is like, you got to make sure it's a legitimate favor.
Like sacrificing myself, etc., right?
Things like that, yeah. You know, and it doesn't even have to be that grand of a favor.
Mhm.
You know, but it has to be real.
Oh, he's a knight.
He's
Oh,
a
yes.
knight.
He's a Arthur, right? Arthur version. Then he's Sir Gawain. Okay, what did I get myself into?
now you see what you have done.
All to get rid of a body.
I would think more of he's Odysseus.
Oh, geez. Hey, as long as he doesn't sleep with freaking Calypso. Sorry,
He has
English
more
major.
honor than that. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking Sir Gawain.
Yep.
But loved Guinevere from afar.
When given, I mean, as we're kind of talking inside, is Anakin anywhere around right now? Because we're in the place that he was staying.
Yeah. He's listening to this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like, quick question. As I lift up the sword above my head, did you used to wield this, didn't you?
No.
Hmm.
That was
You have
wielded by the master that taught me.
Was quick question. Was their name also Anakin?
No.
Would you like to possibly meet the owner of that sword?
The original wielder?
No thanks. I'm an old
So
man.
you've been teaching. Say that again. Sorry.
I'm an old man. And he was
Okay.
an old man when I was young.
Knight
Wait.
was?
The knight was your master,
Yes. The
and you
first.
don't want to see him.
I mean, he'd have to be a corpse by now.
He kind of. He's a spirit? Inhabiting a set of armor?
Yeah, no thanks.
Want to maintain your memories of what you had of it.
Wait, how old is this fiance?
Little over 3,000 years old.
Okay, I know he's 3,000 years old, but what does he look? How old does he look?
Well, theirs is like, he probably looks like he's 35.
Okay, that's good.
That half elf blood, he looked like 35 for several hundred years.
So, I mean, how good was he in comparison to you, Anakin?
Oh, he was much better.
Should I be interested in training under him?
I'm not even sure that's possible. I mean,
Because when go ahead, sorry.
I mean, technically, if he touches you, he could just kill you. Not
So
meaning to kill you.
Hmm.
And married the Grim Reaper.
Well, what's okay? Besides obviously the accidentally killing me, what benefits would he offer? You said he was better than you.
Very much so. Lightning fast. And he could attack with one arm 1 second, and half a second later attack you with the second arm, as he would transfer the weapon between hands.
Well, I wonder if this is worth the risk, but I don't think I'm ready for him now.
Probably not.
He might be one of your final masters people.
It sounds like I need to master the other weapons first and then come and see him.
I believe he actually trained your mother.
That's either that's the final lesson or the final trial, or both.
No. The final trial is against something else.
So, final lesson. Right. Oh, with that information, I can definitely approach him. I'm gonna wait a little bit though.
Also, be aware. Unlike me, he is a master of all weapons.
Oh my. I have a BAMF fiance.
So, definitely going to wait a little bit.
I saw him once split an anvil with a dagger.
I could get him to train me.
As long as he can survive the physical portions of getting ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, that was a lot of info. Next step, let's find a phylactery.
Okay, let's pause it there for tonight.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, we could go see what one looks like, considering he's guarding one.
No, he did. He doesn't anymore.
Right.
No, so he was guarding one, but not anymore.
Right. But you can go see 2 phylacteries at the Temple of Eros, because that's where your allies were taking those phylacteries.
They didn't destroy them? Or were they planning on destroying them all at once?
Might be hard to destroy.
You don't know yet.
I mean, if I was going to do it, I would destroy them all at once, so there wouldn't be like a warning. Because if you destroy one, I'm assuming the Lich has got to know. So it's got to be on guard.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
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 Any other questions, guys, for tonight?
Level up?
Not yet. Probably
close.
next week. Yeah. Probably next Friday.
Oh.
Because you'll have to get past one of the other guardians to get to the phylacteries. Your allies had to get past the Death Knight.
Which they they succeeded, but at what cost?
Yeah, one of them actually was bleeding out and then eventually woke up and played dead long enough for the Death Knight to ignore him as the phylactery got out of range. So he
Did
no
they try
longer.
to fight him?
Oh, they did try to fight him. Oh yeah.
Did they actually hit at all?
Oh yeah.
You mean there wasn't a maiden in their party to convince them to give it to him?
No. The maiden that they had in their party died. And that maiden was a Smilodon centaur.
The one that
Got stuck in the drain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I am now Guinevere.
You're now Guinevere?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
A version of Guinevere. What did I just... For the plot!
For the plot.
Actually, I expected you to say on no uncertain terms.
What
Is she
term?
a satyr, so she's a lover? I don't know. I just thought it. I was like, ooh, cool bodyguard.
I was expecting him to throw the body back out at you guys.
That's what I was thinking you might do too. That I was like, what are we gonna do with it? I don't want to take it to the Silver Spire because I'm Nyxborn. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, but this random question, Tony. I'm already resistant to necrotic. This legendary armor also grants resistant to necrotic. Does that stack, or is it just?
It
just is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only
Making
keep
sure.
one, you can't replace it for another thing.
For story reasons, sometimes you can.
I just figured I thought he might become a party member, but NPC party member.
Mm.
Similar to a dirge. But he
Dirge.
seems to be hiding in the sewers for some reason.
Well, yeah. He's already murdered someone, I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, I might have to talk to him about doing that.
Please don't murder people.
Death.
Well, apparently they were doing something to Akros. If he's there to protect the city. We just might have to
True,
out.
it may be more of a Punisher type character.
Yes. The Smilodon betrayed the city.
What did she do?
She was cutting a deal with Kas.
So the player, that group or that player was trying to cut a deal.
That player.
Wow. That's a chaotic choice.
Yeah.
And
She was a chaotic neutral.
Granted, can't say anything because we could have dealt with Strahd. Yeah, I got engaged to Strahd whenever we played Curse of Strahd. Like, I was married to Esmeralda, and then I got engaged to Strahd.
He's got time. Esmeralda's human, but he's got plenty of time.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, he went on a very exciting walk, if you get that reference. A very enthusiastic walk.
They didn't understand when I was just like, because I'm a policeman. That's how did you grapple him? Because I'm a policeman.
Let's see. Let's see if I can
Yeah.
put this on, show y'all the YouTube video. Hannah might have seen it.
So
But,
there's a basically spoof channel by Team 4-Star of what is that show? Not Full
Hellsing.
House.
Hellsing.
Hellsing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Alucard, which is Dracula, goes on very enthusiastic walks, which include like throwing pigs at a building. And like they're basically happy-go-lucky rampages.
Okay.
So Strahd went on happy-go-lucky rampages while waiting for me, Esmeralda, to die, basically. And one of these rampages is he showed up in our game in a Halloween type setting to mess with the big bad of Eric's game.
There's always a bigger bad.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a funny retelling of Hellsing. A very lighthearted retelling of Hellsing.
And how he has to actually put himself through therapy to come back to life.
No, he just likes screwing with his master, and the master's like, why do I have this wild child? And there's also Nazis apparently.
Where he had to go through therapy to come back to life.
Yeah, it took a few decades. He had to be a therapist for everyone he ever killed.
Yeah.
Until he eventually ran into himself.
And he cannot
at the very end, and then he had to therapy himself.
And he cannot remember the name of the boob girl.
Remembers
big boob police officer.
Yes, he remembers.
Yeah, so he just calls her big boob police officer. She's like, Arr!
You have hit one of the things I have watched 5 times.
What, the abridged version or the actual anime?
I've watched the original one and the abridged 5 times.
I've only watched the abridged 3 times. I haven't started the other one yet.